Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry it took a few days to get a new video up, the part 2 I mean. I had a procedure done and I was waiting for test results, so I've been kind of busy. So we are going to add a bezel to this labradorite, and then we're going to add it to our bracelet. I'm trying to determine if I want to put it sideways or like that. I like both. One sec. Yeah, I can't decide. So let's get the bezel on it and then go from there. So I'm going to use a piece of the scrap that I have here. I want to put some more builder's paste on there, the gold. Because I haven't baked it yet. It'll be fine. So I just put some on my finger, and I always tap off because I don't want it to like goop up in one area. Okay. So I'm going to take my cutters here. I have 3 to choose from. I think I might do this one. This one is my favorite. I got them from Create Along. They're called, I want to say Rock and Roll, I think, or something like that. I got them on Amazon. Just going to go a little bit above. Let me straighten this out a little bit. So I'm just going to go a little bit above the edge. And I like doing this way as well, but I think for this one we're going to go straight up and down. So like that. So what I'm going to do is take some more of that gold gilder's paste. And I just want to go along the edge here. Okay, let's see what that looks like. So I'm going to take some of this poly paste. Just go along the back of it. This stuff is super sticky, but if it gets on you, it's okay. It won't hurt you. Just gonna push it down. I'm gonna take my needle tool, just push against it and adjust it where I need to. Then I'm going to take my X-Acto knife right there, cut that piece off. Okay, I'm going to bring this side around. Just got to mess with it because sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate, but that's okay. Just keep messing with it until you get it where you want it. I'm going to cut it. Try to move my hand so you guys can see. Right there. So where those two pieces are not joined, I'm just going to pinch it together with my finger. On the back, use this needle tool. You might have to adjust it a few times, that's okay. So I'm going to blend it together on the back so it stays. And I have to make some adjustments. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Then let's see. Jeez, can't hang on to it. So, like it like that. Like that. I'm thinking like that. Okay. So let me take a break here, figure out what the next steps are going to be, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So I was messing around off camera, and I'm going to have to take just a little bit of this off to flatten it down, because I decided that I do want to put it that way. I think it'll look better. So I'm going to take just a little bit of that off. I don't know if you can see right there. It's raised a little bit so it won't lay flat. So I'm just going to take my X-Acto knife. Just trim. Just a little bit. Okay, now it lays on there flat. Now I am going to put a piece of scrap clay down and then glue that to the scrap clay so it can bake together. So let me get some scrap clay rolled out and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back guys. I have some scrap clay rolled out and I'm going to use this small cutter right here. Let's cut out this round shape there. Let's give it a test. It might be, that's too thick. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So the first piece that I cut out was on a 4 and now, or 3, I'm sorry. Now we're going to go down to a 4. Let's see. I think this one should be better. You don't have to clean up the edges. It's just a habit for me. So I'm going to flip it over. So I want to see if that will work better when I lay it on the bracelet. So you don't see it as bad. Then, okay, and then we can use our noodle tool to fix that up. Okay, so let's glue that. Use some poly paste. You can use your finger with this stuff, but it's just so sticky and it's hard to get off, so. Okay, then I'm going to push just the labradorite down so I don't mess up the bezel. I'm going to take my tool, needle tool, just go around the edge right here and seal it up just a little bit. Okay, let me show you guys what that looks like. So that's what it looks like. Okay, now I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I was having issues getting it lined up. Okay, so now I'll take some poly paste. Put some on the back of this. Just right here though, because the edges aren't going to touch yet. So just down the middle, where I know it's going to make contact with the bracelet. Okay, there we go. See, this plays a trick on my eye. Okay, then I'm just going to push the labradorite down. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Okay, so then I'm going to take my needle tool and just kind of want to seal this edge, and I'm going to pull it down as well towards the bottom to make sure it's touching all the way around. Oh, I'm so sorry if I got out of view. So just pull it down. So you want to make sure it has contact with this edge and this edge. Like that. And over here, same thing. You'll just have to push in a little bit to get it to spread. You can also roll your needle tool to make it seal on that edge and to come down a little bit easier against the bracelet. So just like that. Okay, that's what it looks like. I apologize if the close-up blurs or gets out of view. I'm trying to make sure I show you guys more what I'm doing. So I've noticed in other videos it cuts out and you can't really see. So just go around, make it look like that, seal it. Okay? Adjust it if you need to. Okay, let me think what I want to do next, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So I was messing around off camera. And that's what I did. I added a little blue and purple in there and on the leaves that I added. So I'm going to show you how I did that. So I just have some scrap here. And I'm going to take my X-Acto knife. This is how I cut out leaves, or make leaves. That's one, and I think I want a bigger one. Okay. I'm going to take the back of my blade make it like that. Oops. Then I mess around with it, shape it. I feel like my tip of my leaf to point in the other direction like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Leaves are not perfectly shaped. Okay. Then I'm going to take paintbrush I was using. Get some poly paste. Sticky, so it can be annoying sometimes. Excuse me. Okay. Oops. Now on this side, put the little one first, then the big one, going different directions. So this time, I'm going to put the big one going that way. I'm going to put it up on the labradorite. Push it down a little bit that way. Okay, and here's the other one, if I can grab it. Just like that. Let me stand up and show. Oop. Jeez. Show you guys. See if it'll zoom in. Here we go. Oh, come on. There we go. So that's what it looks like. That's what the other side looks like. Okay. So now, as you can see, there's a little gap right there. So I gotta fix that. And I'll just take my needle tool, press it down. I kind of want this leaf to go in an angle, really pointy. There we go, like that. Okay. Push it down anywhere that you think it's necessary. Okay, and then I need to take a piece of scrap, probably about that big. I'm going to get into a ball and then kind of like a little tiny log shape like that. Needs to be a little thinner. little thinner. Okay. I'm not gluing it in there yet. I just want to make sure that it fits and it works like I'm thinking I want it to. Something like that. Got a little kink there. Then I want to make it thinner down here, more pointy. Okay, I was like, please let me have that in view of the camera. So I'm thinking something like this. Okay. So let me do these leaves. I'll show you guys how I did it. So I have this tool that I got from Amazon, and it's a Soft Tools brand. And when you order it, you get 2 of these and a bunch of these sponges. Cap off the excess. I use some Gilder's paste. Just going across it lightly. Okay, then I'm going to take this paintbrush that I have. It's really pointy, fine tipped, and I'm going to use Pearl X True Blue. Tap off a little of the excess. Put it wherever I want it. Like putting it down in like cracks. Okay. Then I'm gonna take Misty Lavender, Pearl X Misty Lavender. It's okay if I have to go back over it with the Gilder's paste. Dipped way too much. Just want to add the purple in a few of the spots. Okay. Now I'm going to change the sponge on this. So I have some that are more pointy somewhere. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I saw an area on here. Let's see if I can get it to zoom in. Right here. It's not attached to the labradorite, so I'm just going to take this needle tool and push it down against it. Make sure it's got good contact everywhere. Also, here, okay. And just smooth it out with something flat or round, whatever. Whatever you have is fine. Okay. Now I have this sponge. I'm just going to take a little bit. And I want to show you guys, whoops, you can tell, let's see if it'll, come on, give me a goop. Well, it kind of goops up on it, so you want to push it down on something and tap off the excess. That way you don't get a big glob of it on whatever you're putting it on. I'm just going to go back across the high points. Just wherever I think it looks good. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. Okay, let me see. This is going way longer than I wanted it to. It always does. Okay, let me see about adding the little vines and stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I want to show you a really important part that I forgot to mention. You want to go around and use a needle tool or something smooth. You can roll it. Let's see. Just to seal it all up. Make it look nice. Make sure it's got good contact everywhere. Okay. So that's what it looks like, and I'll clean up the edge. Let me show the other side. Okay, and then I'm going to fill these gaps with clay. I already did it on that side right there. I'll show you how I did that. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. So, as you can see, I have my faux vine. So I'm going to show you how I did that. Oops. Daggone, I cannot get that to stay up. So you want to just kind of roll it at the one end to get it pointy. And to thin it out at the one end. Keep it thicker at the top. Okay, that's how I did that. So now I'm going to glue it. Some poly paste. I'm just going to go halfway down for now. I'm going to stick it in where that gap is. Now it doesn't want to go in there. I'll just use my needle tool to push it in. Poly paste is so sticky. Okay, pushed it in there. Now I'm going to get some more poly paste. Just a little bit. Trying to figure out the path I want it. Okay. Add a little bit to the underneath side. Then I'm gonna get a little bit more poly paste. I hope that was in view. If it wasn't, I apologize. Try to stay zoomed in so that you guys can see what I'm doing. I'll lift it up just a little bit. Some on the underside. Push it down. And then you can make adjustments how you want it to look. I kind of want it to go up and then over like that. I'll show you guys how I did it like that. Push. I'm going to thin the little tail out here with this needle tool, and I'm just going to push it down. Okay. That's what it looks, oh, come on. There, that's what it looks like. Okay. Then I'm going to put some Gilder's paste on it. This Gilder's paste is starting to dry up, so I need to add some paint thinner to it. If you guys would like to see a video on how to do that, let me know. I can do that for you guys. You can make like a short or something. Let's see if I can get it better with my finger. Yeah, it looks way better with your finger, but it's hard to get specific areas with your finger. Where I'll go. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Let me do the other side and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So let me show you what I added so far. And I went ahead, I felt that this top piece and everything that I did was blending in with the background too much, and we're losing a little bit of the labradorite. So I added, what's this called? Blue russet, Pearl Blue russet. Just a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, I made some little balls here. I just poked that in with a needle tool or a ball tool. So I'm going to stop the video here. It's already almost 45 minutes and I still have a little bit of work to do. So we're going to stop it here and I will come back with a part 3 and we'll finish it up. Let me know what you guys think so far. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. I hope you all have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon.